going on Instagram? What is going on Facebook? We are currently live streaming here. So as you guys are popping in, say what's up. If you're watching that hashtag replay, give me a hashtag replay. I'm going to be dropping some major value for each and every single one of you guys. So we're going to get started here and record the podcast episode in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome to another episode of the I Am Undeniable podcast, where we're going to be breaking down what it takes to be undeniable when it comes down to your mind, body, and soul. I'm your host, Alex Sundar, and we are back. It's been a little bit while since we've done a podcast episode, as we kind of took a little bit of a mental break when it came down to, honestly, just in regards to life. And that's something I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about on a topic about 4 months left in the year, why you should not wait when it comes down to your goals. I'm also going to be giving you guys a personal update on my life, kind of like what's been going on, why I haven't been as active on the podcast, but we're going to be making a massive comeback when it comes down to that. And just give you guys a little bit personal update when it comes down to me. I've been extremely focused right now on getting as shredded as possible. I'm going to Houston. I'm doing a current challenge right now, and we're leaving next month. I'm going out down there for the PT Dom event. I'm going to be down there coaching for a couple days, I believe almost a week, which I'm super stoked for. I always love going down to events, traveling, and coaching is something I absolutely just love. And one of my biggest focuses right now is, to be honest, I want to get as lean as possible. Right? I want to take some progress photos for you guys. And to be honest, to show you guys what's possible, to show you what can happen if you put in the day-to-day work with yourself, what can happen when you choose to also be undeniable with yourself. Right? And of course, I got goals, right? I got goals that I want to accomplish every start of the year when it comes into January 1st. What I do the day before, on December 31st, is I will take out a paper and I'll map out my goals for the rest of the year. What do I want to accomplish? How do I want to show up as? Where do I see my direction going for the year? And to be frank, we only got 4 months left in the year. And I know so many of you have not gotten started on your health and fitness journey yet. You haven't got started. You haven't put the work in to take the steps necessary to essentially transform your body, transform your mindset, transform your internal self, and essentially just get results. You haven't done the work yet in order to get there. And this podcast episode, this video, is a message to you that you need to get started today, that you cannot wait until January 1st. I know so many of you have been probably making excuses for the whole year. You know, things come up. You say, maybe not yet. Maybe it's not a good time, but it's the perfect time. Summer is over. Summer is completely over. Did you know that? It's almost done. September 1st is literally next week. It's starting on a Monday. This is a perfect opportunity to invest into yourself, going all in so you can make your own personal transformation. So you can go all in and really make the changes that you need when it comes down to your body, your mind, and your soul. This is part of your own personal journey. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever looked at it like that? What that means when it comes down to your own personal journey? Like, I'm a big believer that in order to change your body, you also need to change your internal self. You need to let go of certain barriers. And personally, that's what I've been doing for myself. I've been working with a lot of one-on-one coaches for myself to really kind of shift my internal self so my actions outside can really reflect what I really want to accomplish. Because at the end of the day, the time is now. Life doesn't slow down for anyone. And you got to ask yourself this. You got to really ask yourself this. When is the right time to get started? When is the right time to take action on your goals? There never is a right time. That's the truth. Because if you don't start now that the summer's over, guess what's coming up? We got Thanksgiving. We got Christmas. There's probably birthdays, family events. There's always something going to be coming up. But one of the reflections that I kind of put into it when I kind of dove deep into this challenge and I was creating my intention onto like, oh, you know what? Like, how do I want to finish off this year? what do I want to accomplish? Right. And one of the big things that I really decided on when I went all on this challenge to get ready for Houston and to lose body fat and to really get shredded for each and every single one of you is I really asked myself, well, what do I want to represent? Who do I want to be for other people? You know what I mean? Like, I got a big following. I'm known in the space. How do I want to live my day-to-day life? How do I want to be shown up as? How do I want my kids at home to look at me as every single day? And I did it from a place, not out of ego, right? Not about being like, you know what, I got to fill up this insecurity, right, for myself. I made this decision because it just aligns to who I am and who do I want to be and who I currently am. So for you guys, I encourage you, when we have got these 4 months left in the year and you're deciding to make these goals for yourself, deciding that what you want to accomplish is this. Who do you want to be? How do you want your life to look like? Are you really happy with where you're at? Because if you are really happy with where you're at, you wouldn't complain about it as much as you should have. You wouldn't complain that you got all this body fat on your body. You wouldn't complain that you're not getting results. You wouldn't complain that you're getting healthier, you're too busy. The time to change is now. The world is completely changing. And it's up to you if you want to change or not. Isn't that crazy to think about that you're one decision away from making your whole entire life to look maybe completely different from what it is. And I'm a big believer, it really starts with the body. It really starts with the body. You got to fuel yourself with the right foods, the right nutrition so you can feel your best. You can have all the energy throughout the day to accomplish what you can accomplish, right? Maybe you need to get more mental clarity and less brain fog to walk into work, hang out with your kids so you can show up as the best parent and as the best person possible, maybe in your business or work. Like, these are things that I personally think about. And I find like a lot of other people don't think about because we're so caught up into like trying to be happy, right? But what the solution is that you need to like prioritize yourself. That's literally the solution, right? We prioritize so many other things, but so many of you, so many people just don't prioritize their health. They don't prioritize getting in good shape. Don't prioritize feeling and looking good, right? You know what I mean? You don't take time for yourself to fill your own cup. It can be just as simple as going out into nature and just chilling the fuck out for a while. That's how simple it could really could be, right? But you don't do it. And I think because you don't do it is because I think it's for a couple of reasons. One, you lack direction. You don't know where to start. If you don't know where to start, check out a couple of my other podcast episodes. You can DM me as well. I got a couple of free resources I can always send you to help you get you on track as well. You need direction. You need direction on where to start. That's number one. Number two, you lack information. You lack knowledge. When I first started going on my own personal journey, the one thing that I searched for was knowledge. The more knowledge I have, the more I could apply it and the more I could understand on what to do. Third, you need accountability, right? You need accountability to actually take these actions and get these goals done. Find a community, get a coach, invest money into yourself, right? At the end of the day, like I see it all the time. Like people walk in and they're like, hey, I want free advice. Well, the reason why you're stuck is because you want free advice. You're not willing to invest into yourself to get these results. How could you achieve these results unless you literally invest into yourself? Like this stuff literally requires work. And that's the best part. Like for me, as a coach and as someone who's also continuing learning, the best part is that this takes work. That's the fun part. You ever thought about that? You ever thought of looking at hard work as fun? Like for me, when I used to go to the gym for many years, training to me was like, it was hell. It was like I was fighting my demons when I was in there. I was running away from who I actually was. That's what working out was for me. Right? Constantly just running away from myself. It's funny for me to kind of look back on it now. Now I work out for fun. I work out because I want to feel good. I work out, I want to push myself. It's a blast. I love training. I love lifting weights. I love getting stronger. I love building muscle. I love getting shredded right now. It is so much fun. But it didn't start out as fun. Right? When I first started out my own nutrition plan, right, years ago, It didn't start out like it was fun. It didn't start out fun weighing your food. It wasn't fun going to the gym all the time. It wasn't fun doing the cardio. It wasn't fun fighting my demons in the gym day in and day out. It wasn't fucking fun at the start, but eventually it became fun. Eventually I started to figure things out. Eventually I started to go through that journey of what it's like through your own personal fitness journey, going through the ups and downs, right? Going through it with work, with jobs, family events. Heck, I was at a wedding last weekend and I brought my Tupperware there. It wasn't always fun like that, but I figured it out. I learned how to enjoy the process. I learned how to, release stress and not be stressed out by a lot of things. But you're not going to get to that point where it can be fun or it can get you results and you're living a great lifestyle unless you actually start taking action towards your goals. And trust me, September 1st is just right around the corner. Don't need to wait till September 1st. Start today. I can promise you this. I can promise you one thing. You ain't going to regret it. You're not. Because life is hard regardless, right? You're going to go down a difficult path for some people, maybe an easy path for some people. But it's always way better when you take action and you prioritize yourself. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast episode. Hope you guys got a ton of value out of it. And we'll talk to you guys very soon. And I'm looking forward to bringing the podcast back and streaming a lot more.